Welcome to my channel. I forgot the real video camera, so I'm shooting this with my phone. I will try to pour the keel for US40 Liberty today. So I am currently packing sand in the first half of the sand casting flask, and I just use this piece of wood and ramming it like this. And sometimes somewhere I read that, oh, don't ram it too much or you don't get the air out, but I'll show you what I do to get the air out. And my experience is that ram it as much as you can, because it gets a better result. So I will keep ramming and then I'll film in a little bit when I have turned it. I use one of these bottles. So what I'm going to do now is I clean this parting line up between the two halves here. Usually I have guide pins on the inside, but I had to use two small screws to hold these, because when I did the patterns I forgot. Packing sand. So I'm digging out the keel, and I think I just barely had enough lead melted to pour it. I poured and poured and poured, but I was alone, and it's over 20 kilos. So I hope it filled all the way. I'll show you in a minute. So here it is, fresh out of the mold. I took it over and rinsed it off and cooled it off with water, so I could put it in the car. It's heavy. We'll see how much it is, how much it weighs when I get home and put it on the scale. It's very windy today. The stern of Liberty and the new keel that I poured yesterday. I had some problems, to say the least, when I poured the first hull. I will show you the first hull attempt. This is the first attempt, and you can see everywhere where I filled with thickened epoxy, the hull stuck like crazy. But also you see here how it has pulled away some of the gel coat. So it was I had to pick it out in pieces, and I was very scared that the mold was messed up for good. But I managed to save it and pour or mold a second hull. So this is the keel that I poured yesterday, just roughly fitted to the hull. We'll need a little bit of Bondo here to transition, and the sharp eye could see that back here, this is where the bustle should go straight down here, and I will build this up with thickened epoxy, because what happened was the thickened epoxy was so stuck in the mold. But since I had that surface there, I just filled up with this yellow wax thing, just to be able to mold the hull and get moving. Made a makeshift mold because it's such a difficult shape. So that was easier to make a mold for that. The ring frames, and I will of course make some, I think it's called keel timbers, but to tie the keel bolts in with the hull better. So that will be done this week. You can see back there in the bustle how there's still thickened epoxy stuck in the mold. and I don't think I will make another one, so I'm not too worried about it. But it was not fun, and well, you live and you learn. Marble Coat 227 didn't like thickened epoxy, at least not when I applied it. So thank you very much for liking and subscribing. Sorry I have not put out too many videos lately, and this one will not be a lot of fun either, but it will just be an update on where I'm at in the projects. So thank you very much, and hopefully test floating Liberty in the next video. So that's always fun. Thank you, and have a good week. Bye.